All right, so I started out the day, I was gonna do a 4-hour video at least of uncut, unedited, just raw fishing, show you everything. We've only caught one fish. It's been 3 hours. So we're not doing that. We're gonna record like we normally record. The wind's picked up, it's tough fishing out here. We're just going to fly by the seat of our pants, hope we catch a few more fish and salvage a video out of this. All right, everybody, I'm on the Ohio River. My name's Chris. Channel name is Hooks and Hammocks, in case you haven't seen us before. My wife's normally with us, but she had to work today. We're on the Ohio River. We're gonna start out doing some drifting, suspend drifting. We're gonna use the trolling motor to slow us down just a little bit. We don't have a whole lot of current here, but there's just enough to fish this way. We're gonna start out suspending 4 rods, go down river. There's an island up here on our right, about a mile down the river. Once we get down in there, see how we're doing with the drifting, we may end up switching over, moving to the other side of the river, dragging baits back up, suspending back down. We may be going back and forth, suspending and drifting. Or, I'm sorry, suspending and dragging. So this first rod here, just a Carolina rig, a short leader, a 10-ounce cannonball sinker, because we're going to be suspending. This is an FOA Customs and Gear double Y 6-foot rod. I absolutely love these rods for suspending bait. And what I'm going to do is, we're in 30 feet spot locked right now. I'm going to drop this down till it hits bottom, right there. Then I'm going to crank this down about 3 or 4 eyes deep, put it in that rod holder. And then this rod right here, this is a Catfish Sumo. I love these rods too. Telly and I have a lot of different rods. Same rig, the reel's Ancient Mariner, same rig, Catfish Sumo rod. This is the Chopsticks 2.0. And these are all 10-aught hooks, by the way. Every one of them are all 10-aught hooks. This rod right here is a Muddy River Catfishing Wonder Woman rod. My wife had this made by Chris Flores from Muddy River Catfishing. This rod over here is another FOA Customs and Gear double Y 6-foot rod. Don't let these rods fool you. They are more than capable of bringing in a monster. Freddie, the owner, Freddie and Nina, the owners of FOA Customs and Gear, designed these rods. The reason they're called double Y rods is for youth and yak. That's why they're short, to accommodate the youngsters and people in kayaks. But what we have found is they are a very, very good rod. More than capable of catching any fish you'd want to catch in North America. Oh, I think this one might be on there. Oh yeah. Yeah, fish on. Doesn't feel like a monster, but he's gonna get the skunk out of the boat. I'm gonna spot lock so we can deal with this fish. Oh yeah, there's a drag puller. Maybe he's a little bigger than I thought. This is on that skipjack head. Step down here. He's not bad. He's a teener maybe. No giant. All right. So now, get him under this rod. Try to get him around this other rod without. Try to keep him out of that other line. If I can get the net. Stay out of that line. Grab this net. like this all day long. Come on, buddy. Oh, he popped right out of that net. There we go. There we go. All right. So first thing I'm going to do, and this is one of the things that Telly and I do a lot, I'm going to put this clicker on, release the spool. Now I will be able to put this rod up here out of my way and pull this fish in so you guys can have a look-see. Not too bad. Let's get this sinker in like that right there. Pull this fish up. Oh yeah. Maybe not a teener. It's close. We'll take it. 10.60. 10.60. That's what that fish weighed. I know the sun's behind me. Not a very good picture. But we're just got to deal with it. Let's get this guy back. There he goes. He was ready. I think it's time to go drag him. We'll be there lickety split. Way more wind on this side of the river. This is where I want to drag. All we can do is try it, right? Yeah, Chris, that's right. This rod here is a Chasing Cats rod. Jeremy Chase out of Ohio makes these rods. They're amazing rods. These are actually his channel cat version. And we're trying to catch big fish. Telly and I love these rods. She's got a purple one, I've got an orange one. No code for that one. Wash my hand again. Try to keep some of that nastiness off these rods. I'm going to drop this rod in the water. Go all the way to the bottom. Now this wind is it's gonna make it difficult. Put that in there. We're just gonna let that line keep going out. I want a lot of line out behind that rod. While that's doing that, I'm gonna bait this outside rod over here. Catfish sumo rod, ancient marine reel. This one I'm going to cast out to the side of the boat. Making sure we don't tangle lines is all I'm doing. Throw that out there a little bit. Let it sink. On bottom. I'm gonna hook this planer board up. What this planer board does is it just pulls your line out away from the boat. Planes it out away from the boat. Put that on there. Put that on there. Hopefully, not so much current. Gotta keep trying to pop this planer board off my line. I don't have the locking clips on the planer board. I don't like those locking clips, so I don't use them. Figure if there's too much current to keep my planer board attached, then I probably shouldn't be dragging. I should be doing something else. Get that out there. Stop this reel. Plenty of line out there now. It says we're going 0 miles an hour. This says we're gonna have to give it just a little more juice. We're still in 32 feet of water, but it will get shallower up here, I promise you. Now, bait this one because it's going to go straight back. Just not as far as the other one, so we don't tangle. We're going to put shad on this one. No longer than those been sitting on top of the cooler. There's so much wind it's drying them out. Start that on there. My hand on my pants. Drop it down. All the way to the bottom. On the bottom, set this rod holder. Don't let line out. We're moving forward at 0.4, which is a good speed to be moving forward at. We're going to put bait on this rod. Big old chunk of skippy. It's actually not a big chunk. I mean, most people would say this is a little chunk. We're going to do the same thing, only I'm not going to wipe my hands with my pants. I'm going to wipe my towel. There's a lot of blood there. I'm going to cast this one off to the side. Just like that. Let it sink to the bottom. Still doing 0.45. Get that to the bottom. On the bottom. Put our planer board on. That on there. I'm putting that line in those clips pretty deep. Make sure they stay on. Start letting that go out. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting this wind pretty good. That's okay. We got baits in the water, which means we have a chance. Line out there. Oh, I got that. line out on that rod. You don't want these two rods that are straight back to tangle. Well, you want them at different lengths, which I think they are. But we let a lot of line out on that. All right, we're fishing. We got 4 rods out. We got a fish right here. Yes, we do. Big fish. I think he's hooked really good. Get him in the boat. That was on skip jack. Not as big as the first one, so I'm not going to wait. Fish on! Now she's trying to turn it around. I missed the old. I don't know how much you guys can see. Doesn't feel too bad. Of course, we're pulling into the current. Down, a good sign. I go to the front of the boat. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll anchor around here. Probably going to want to net this one. Own it. Not a bad fish. 12.62. There it is. Get him back. Holy Lord! I got 2 fish on.
Oh, Joe's scared to call. She ain't never been on my life. But she can't run to the bathroom, get in the stall, and say, goodbye. Yeah, goodbye, Mark.
I think that one might have came off.
I bet Mark would do it for you, Jody. I bet he would.
Alright, let's put him back. Let's do this one. Oh, he's still there.
Tail Hayslip won't fish with me, even though he lied, she'll have called me. That's right. Well, Mark, nobody wants to say hi to you. You know who your true friends are, Mark. Yep.
Oh Lord. Busy.
Pick your piece.
Martin, catch that fish. There's my
And he's got that other line. That's gonna be a mess.
I don't know how you've been dealing with this J-Dog.
He got in this purple line over here.
Dale bumped his belly, it says.
Holy Lord, there goes a 3rd one.
Uh-oh. We might have an art.
Dale. Oh. I don't know what you've been drinking or smoking, but
Alright, we got 3
you
fish
go
hooked
to
up.
bed or
We're
restart
gonna try to
the
get
day.
this in.
I bet you were torn up after that game.
Oh Lord, what are we gonna do here? Get the net.
Yeah.
Try to get this fish in.
What are you doing, Art? Sitting in a hurricane.
Oh man.
Actually,
Mark, good seeing you
I
this
can
week,
both
buddy.
flip this one.
I had to sit down to see him.
Oh yeah.
See the birds trying to carry him away? No, I've been there.
Get him out of there.
Was that some of them buzzards?
Yeah, there's like half a dozen over his head flying
That
around.
out of the way.
I had to tie the anchor rope to his leg. He got him.
This fish is going all the way over here.
Free trip back.
slow down here. It feels like a pretty good fish here. Here's what we're gonna do. I haven't seen this one yet. I'm gonna get this rod out of the way. I'm gonna put him back for a little bit. Good fish.
One big tutu. It'd be an awful big tutu.
No, tutu. Hopefully you get the eager.
Let's see. Trying to figure out how this
See
is
that?
tangled.
Cody and everybody else, that's how you do it. Come up, tell your good friend goodbye, and then go back to work.
Yeah,
It's been a great role model.
Get in here. All right. Let's get this planer board off.
Alright, later, buddy.
Martin, when you go back?
Hey, we'll ask questions around here.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Get this rod out of the way. Let's deal with this fish down here on the floor first.
Hammered over there, he ain't even paying attention. He shook the whole rack.
Ah, to answer questions. Oh, there's no
Yeah. If you can text, you can talk for 2 seconds to him.
Ah,
Bye, Mark.
all right. I'm not gonna weigh this one. We're gonna get him back. It's probably about another 9 or 10 pounder.
Brian BC's probably busy.
He's been out of the water long enough.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah,
Now,
give me your walker, I'm giving you a ticket.
let's do this. This thing is
I
a
heard
mess.
he took it up golf.
Oh, he doesn't drive around, so I know he can come up here.
No, that's a new hammer. Yeah.
What a mess. We're gonna need pliers. We got a hell of a mess.
Over here enjoying the sunshine.
Mess, mess, mess.
Freezing
Stop.
out here. Lord, it's cold and windy.
38 degrees here this morning. That long for it to come in here.
There's that. Get this line off of him.
Ooh, man, we didn't have that crazy yet.
Oh, yeah.
In other words,
There's that one. Another one, just about 9 or 10 pounds.
Brian
Get it back.
reminds me of Day-Day from the next Friday when they got the security job from home.
yeah.
Let go.
Yeah, that's Brian.
Day-Day.
All right.
Security, E.
One more.
The world, Craig.
One more. We're gonna net this one.
That's right.
We're gonna net this one. He's a little bit bigger than I want to try to lift in with my line.
Squirrel Creek. Gotta have the flashlight with
Back in there.
Alright, when nobody's coming up, so we're gonna hit this.
We got him.
Out here. Without the camera, see if something bites. Thanks for everybody for coming up. Chrissy and Curtis,
All right.
Rustic, Hard. Safe travels there, Hard. Who else came up here?
We've got a mess.
Eric came up for a minute.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Oh yeah. That's the big fish of the day.
Well, thanks everybody. We're out of here.
That is big fish of the day. Get this planter board out of my way. Get some grips. Oh yeah. He really wasn't hooked all that well. Alright, get the net out of the way. We'll weigh this. So I can find the hole to put the scale in. Wow. 19.45. There it is. Let's get it back. We got a mess. We got to clean up. Woo. All right, it's almost 4 o'clock. We've been out here pretty much all day, at least 6 or 7 hours. Haven't really been getting too many more bites. I'm gonna call it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm Chris, channel's Hooks and Hammocks. My wife Telly's normally with me, but she had to work today. Subscribing is free, thumbs up are free, comments are free. Don't forget that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.